Good day to you, Ma'am Leslie. I am Roni Go from 11 Yims Amarantos, and I am here today to explain to you our Module 1, which is the power of information and communication technologies. Recently, the whole world is experiencing a pandemic, which is COVID-19, and the information and communication technologies, which stands for ICT, is playing a key role in this journey because it is helping us by keeping in touch with friends, family, and especially in our education. So what is ICT? ICT stands for Information and Communication Technologies. In a very simplified sense, it refers to technologies associated with the transmission and exchange of data in form of sound, text, visual images, signals, or any other form, or any combination of those forms through the use of digital technology. It focuses primarily on communication technologies, which include the internet, wireless networks, cell phones, and other communication mediums. According to Christensen in 2010, information and communication technologies have provided society with a vast array of new communication capabilities in the past few decades. For example, people can communicate in real time with others in different countries or different all around the world using technologies such as instant messaging, voice over, and video conferencing. Social networking websites like Facebook allows users from all over the world to remain in contact and communicate on a regular basis. Now, let's move on to the next question. Do you know what is the state of the ICT in the Philippines? No? You don't know? Oh, okay, luckily I will show you. Because the MEC Network Corporation in 2019 presented the history and the current state of ICT in the Philippines. And this is the chart that I will show you. And also, do you know how many hours Filipinos have spent online? Interesting, huh? No? You don't know? No, it's okay, it's okay. Well, luckily I will show you the chart of how many hours Filipinos spend online. And here it is. Now, let's move on to our next topic, which is World Wide Web. So, what is World Wide Web? The World Wide Web gives users access to a vast array of documents that are connected to each other by means of hypertext or hypermedia links. Hyperlinks electronic connections that link related pieces of information in order to allow a user easy access to them. And it uses three protocols which are HTML, HTTP, and URLs. And I will explain each of them to you. The first one is HTML. So what is HTML? HTML is the language that we write our web pages in. And the second one is HTTP. And HTTP is the most common protocol. It was developed specifically for the World Wide Web and favored for its simplicity and speed. And the final one, which is URLs, is it addresses which indicates where any given document lives on the web. Now, I will show you the different online platforms of the World Wide Web. The first one is Web 1.0. It is the first generation web, read-only web, and also as a system of recognition and it limited user interactions or content contributions and only allowed to search the information and read it. The next one is Web 2.0. It is dynamic and bidirectional, support collaboration and to help gather collective intelligence, and it allows assembling and managing large global crowds with common interest in social interactions. The third one is Web 3.0. It is a semantic web and it included two main platforms, semantic technologies and social computing environment. And also it improves data management, support accessibility of mobile internet, simulate creativity and innovation, encourage factor of globalization phenomena, enhance customers' satisfaction, and help to organize collaboration in a social web. And the last one, which is Web 4.0. It is a symbiotic web in which human mind and machines can interact in symbiosis. And also, it will be as read-write execution concurrency web with intelligent interactions. Now, let's move on to our next topic. And the question is, what is the difference between web page, website, web browser, web server, and search engine? Well, I'll explain it one by one. A web page is a document commonly written in HTML that is viewed in an internet browser. A web page is often used to provide information to viewers, including pictures or videos to help illustrate important topics. It may also be used as a method to sell products or services to viewers. The second one is a website. A website is a collection of linked web pages that share a unique domain name. Each web page of a given website provides explicit links, most of the time in the form of clickable portion of text, that allow the user to move from one page of the website to another. The next one is web browser. A web browser is an application program that displays a www document. It usually uses other internet services to access the document. The next one is web server. A web server stores and delivers the content for a website such as text, images, video, and application data to clients that request it. A web server communicates with a web browser using the HTTP. And lastly, the search engine. Search engines are answer machines. They are used to discover, understand, and organize the internet's content in order to offer the most relevant results to the question searchers are asking. Now we are almost done in our topic, so let's move on to the next topic, which is what are the current trends in ICT? We know that as time passes, the trends are changing, no? So what is the ICT trend today? Well, there are four, which are convergence, social media, mobile technologies, and assistive media. And I will explain it to you one by one. Technological convergence is the synergy of technological advancement to work on a similar goal or task. For example, besides using your personal computer to create Word, you can now use your smartphone to create it. The next one is social media. Social media is a website, application, or online channel that enables web users to create, co-create, discuss, modify, and exchange generated content. According to Nielsen, a global information and measurement company, internet users spend more time in social media than any other type of social sites like Facebook, Instagram, and there are 6 types of social media, which are social networks, bookmarking sites, social news, media sharing, microblogging, and blogs and forums. And let us go back to the last trend of ICT today, which is mobile technologies. Mobile technologies is the popularity of smartphones and tablets has taken a major risk over the years. This is largely because the device's capability to do tasks that were originally found in personal computers. Several of these devices are capable of using high-speed internet, and these are the mobile operating systems. The mobile operating systems are number 1, iOS, which used in Apple devices such as the iPhone and iPad. The second one is Android, which is an open source operating system developed by Google, like what I'm using right now, Android. The third one is BlackBerry OS, which is used in BlackBerry devices. The fourth one is Windows Phone OS, a closed source and proprietary operating system developed by Microsoft. Number 5, Symbian, the original smartphone OS used by Nokia devices. Number 6. Web OS. Originally used for smartphones, now used for smart TVs. When you can connect your phone to the TV, and that is what we call smart TV. The seventh one is Windows Mobile. It was developed by Microsoft for smartphones and pocket PCs. And lastly, the current trends of ICT is assistive media. It is a non-profit service designed to assist people who have visual and reading impairments. A database of audio recording is used to read to the user. Now we are at the final topic for our Module 1, which is what are the current trends, technology trends for the 2021. Well, Google in 2021 presented the top 9 technology trends for the year 2021, which are as follows. Number 1, which is artificial intelligence and machine learning. It is already known for its superiority in image and speech recognition, navigation apps, smartphone personal assistants, ride-sharing apps, and so much more. Machine learning, the subset of AI, is also being deployed in all kinds of industries, creating huge demand for skilled professionals. Number 2, which is robotic process automation or RPA. Is another technology that is automating jobs. RPA is the use of software to automate business processes such as interpreting application, processing transactions, dealing with data, and even replying to emails. Number 3, edge computing. It can be used to process the time-sensitive data in remote locations with limited or no connectivity to a centralized location. Number 4, quantum computing. Next remarkable technology trend is quantum computing, which is a form of computing that takes advantage of the quantum phenomena like superposition and quantum entanglement. It's amazing, right? And this amazing technology trend is also involved in preventing the spread of the coronavirus and to develop potential vaccines, thanks to its ability to easily query, monitor, analyze, and act on data regardless of the source. Number 5, virtual reality and augmented reality, which is VR and AR. VR immerses the user in an environment while AR enhances their environment, although this technology trend has primarily been used for gaming. Number 6, blockchain. Blockchain offers security that is useful in many other ways. In the simplest of terms, blockchain can be described as data you can only add to, not take away from or change. With blockchain, you don't need a trusted third party to oversee or validate transactions. Number 7, Internet of Things, which is IoT. Another new promising technology trend is IoT. The Internet of Things is the future and has already enabled devices, home appliances, cars, and much more to be connected and exchange data over the internet. Number 8, 5G. Where 3G and 4G technologies have enabled us to browse the internet, use data-driven resources, increased bandwidths for streaming on Spotify, YouTube, and so much more. While 5G services are expected to revolutionize our lives by enabling services that rely on advanced technologies like AR and VR, alongside cloud-based gaming services like Google Stadia, Nvidia, GeForce, and now and much more. Last but not least, cybersecurity. Cybersecurity might not seem like an emerging technology, but given that it has been around for a while, but it is evolving just as other technologies are. That's in part because threats are constantly new. The malevolent hackers who are trying to illegally access data are not going to give up anytime soon. And they will continue to find ways to get through even the toughest security measures. And that is all for Module 1, which is the Information and Communication Technologies. Thank you, Ma'am Leslie, and I'm sorry for passing this late. Sorry po talaga. Thank you po.